Hello, this is a demo of AI-powered search in Drupal, and I'm using a config module called AI-powered search block, which basically helps to add a block that can be used to search and get answers regarding the content presented in the site. So I'm using the Umami profile here because it comes with default content, and I have enabled the AI search module, AI search block module, and this module provides two blocks. The first one is AI search, and the second one is AI search block. And I have placed both these blocks in the content region, and the AI search block has the default placeholder text and loading text. Then we can decide if the result should be streamed or not. Then before sending the query, we can check if the question contains illegal words or not. So that can be controlled from here. Then the source index, then drag threshold. Okay, before exploring the uh, AI block settings, for this setup to work, we have to index the contents of the site in a vector database. And in this particular instance, we are using the Postgres provider module for indexing the contents in the Postgres vector database. So that for that, I'm using the config module called Postgres vector database provider, and that module has been installed here. And then I have created an AI search and index, which this is created using the AI search module. And I have added this recipe search server, which uses the AI search backend provided by the AI search module. And the database name and all, this is the database name that will be created in the Postgres vector database. And this is the collection name. And then in the index, I'm indexing only the recipe contents, just like how we index data for Solar. I have selected this recipe search server. And when we are indexing contents for in vector database, the data will be splitted into multiple chunks. And the main data that gets splitted is called main content, which contains the main body uh, of each article. So I'm using an aggregated field here. And in this aggregated field, I'm concatenating the cooking time, difficulty, directions, all these, whatever data is relevant to each recipe node. We can even use the rendered HTML as the rendered HTML field as a main content as well. So I'm now using this one, and this is set as main content, and all the other data like language code, URL, preparation time, difficulty, title, all these set as contextual content. These contextual content will be part of each chunks. So suppose there is a recipe called French toast, and the French toast recipe is split into three chunks. Then all these chunks will have the title French toast as metadata, so that that's how this chunking works. And each of these chunks will have some kind of overlapping text. So once the fields are added, I have indexed them in the vector database. So all the data is indexed now. And then in the block, I have selected the same recipe search server as the backend. So here, drag threshold is set as 3. So this threshold indicates like how similar the results are to the searched string. So I have set it to 0.3, then minimum one result should be retrieved. And this is the collection that we have configured and indexed in the search API's configuration. Then this is the prompt that is used to control the output, like how the agent should be responding. And then there can be some access check as well to check if user has access to that particular uh, content or not. If user does not have access, the content won't get uh, displayed in the search result. Then AI search response is the block that actually renders the response. It doesn't have any extra configuration. For now, I have just enabled both these blocks in the AI search path because by default, the Umami profile comes with this search, but this is using the database search. But to access the AI search, just click on this AI search option and we'll get this search block. And I'm going to ask what some desserts available. Now it's doing the vector search in the vector database and it has found these results and uh, we'll get the output, uh, the results like this. Uh, I am a vegan. Are there any recipes? Let's try this. Yeah, so we got this vegan and then how to prepare that and even a link to the recipe. So this is how AI search works.